What's up, you guys? I know that I said I was gonna do this live at 8 o'clock. However, some things came up and my schedule has changed and I won't be available at 8 o'clock. So I'm a woman of my word and I keep my commitments. So we are gonna get this podcast done just a little bit early. So I'm just gonna invite some people into the room real quick before we get started. This one's gonna be a super dope conversation, you guys. I'm so excited about it. It's been a long time. But I'm super excited to share. This topic has just been heavy on my heart, especially the last couple days. But while we are getting some people in the room, you guys, why don't you do me a favor? Drop in the comment section how you are feeling today. Let me know how you're feeling, what's going on. Is everybody good? I know in California we are experiencing extreme heat. So I hope that you guys are staying cool. I was out dropping my cousin off at work earlier and it was 118 degrees, you guys. I couldn't even believe it. But we are about to get into this, you guys. So like I said, if you are here, if you are on this live, go ahead and drop in the comment section how you are feeling. Let me know what's good with you. And let me know where you're tuning in from. It's been a little while. And, I want to see who's able to be up here late night. I know some of my East Coast people is pretty late. So I'm glad I was able to get it in just a little bit earlier, right? So, all right, you guys. So, I had an absolutely incredible weekend. First, I want to give a shout out to my friend, Invest in Yourself Apparel. Jonathan, thank you so much. I finally got my hoodie. For those of you who don't know, I was on his podcast probably a month or two ago. And just a dope person. Has an amazing podcast, an amazing brand. It just really aligns with everything that I do and everything that I talk about and everything that I push. So thank you for the apparel. I appreciate it. Let's rep it. So you guys, I'm feeling absolutely incredible. Just got back from out of town, had an amazing weekend, was able to spend some time with some family who I don't usually get to spend time with. And then, now we're back to reality. What's up, Mary? Good to see you. It was good to see you on the meeting today, too. I'm going to let you know about the 24th for sure. But tonight, you guys, I really want to talk about something kind of, like I said, it's been on my heart. It's been heavy on my heart because, right now I feel like everybody's going through something, right? Everybody's got some kind of challenge going on. And in those challenges, sometimes we forget who we are, and we're all leaders. We're all leaders. And when I say leaders, that doesn't just mean, in a business or, like a teacher or something like that. I mean, somebody is looking up to you, whether you know it or not. So, your kids are looking up to you. Your cousins are looking up to you. Your nieces, your nephews, your aunts, uncles, your employees, your employers, so you're a leader and you're going to go through things. So you got to continue to push through, right? Remember who you are in these times. The hard times are what shapes you. It's what molds you. It's what makes you who you are, and it shows you who you are. And in those times, when you keep pushing, when you keep striving and other people see that, it's a beautiful thing. That's what I consider shining your light. You continuing to push forward and be yourself genuinely, regardless what your circumstances are. Your circumstances don't affect who you are as a person. Your situations don't affect you, and how you perform. Like I said, we're all going through something. We may have lost a job. We may have lost a family member. We may have lost some money. We may be going through these huge transitions that are super, super difficult to navigate. And some things may be more challenging than others. And so when you persevere, when you keep going, you're giving other people permission to do the same thing. You're shining your light. The thing about shining your light and being a leader is that we often take the road less traveled, right? And most times we pave a new way. We're paving a new way. You're shining a light on this new path that no one's ever taken before. So you're giving other people the courage to do the same as you. So when we're doing this, navigating through these challenges is really what I want to talk about, because you don't want to let your situations take over your life, right? So what are some ways that we can overcome challenges and still continue to shine our light and be our genuine selves and help other people along the way while we're still growing too? How do we do that? Well, when I say these things, when I have these conversations, you guys, it's because I had to do this myself. All of these conversations, I had to learn how to do these things and put my pride and my ego to the side and understand that my life isn't just my life. My life is for everybody else. When you serve others, God is going to reward you in proportionate to how well you serve others. And sometimes the reward is just being able to serve others. And that's okay. The reward isn't always monetary or tangible or anything like that. Sometimes it's just that good feeling that you get from helping somebody else. So, what can we do? Pray, press, and set boundaries when others aren't going where God is taking us. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's beautiful, Trina. Thank you. Yep. Pray. And that's one of the first things that I have on my list. Pray. Ask for help. Whether it be God, whether it be a friend, whether it be, a stranger, a therapist, whoever it is. Don't ever be afraid to ask for help. Put your ego to the side, because in the long run, it's going to be more beneficial for you. More beneficial for you and for everybody else, right? Don't be ashamed to ask for help, because at some point, all of us need help. And just don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid. When you ask for help, you'll see that there's people who really want to see you succeed, who really want to see you doing well, and that they're going to help you genuinely, not because they're looking for something from you, but because they genuinely care about you and they really want to see you win in life. So don't be afraid to ask for help. People are just a phone call away. Even if you just need somebody to talk to let loose for a second, ask for that help. Put your ego and pride to the side and know when it's time, when you're carrying too much. Pray to God every single day. That's one of my best things that I've been able to do, because I find that, sometimes people aren't on my journey. And not everybody is going to understand what I'm talking about or things like that, So, yes, absolutely, Mary. Everybody is going through something. Pray. Get rid of the depression. Rebuke the depression, the sadness. And I'm going to go over that a little bit later too on how to keep shining that light, right? Through the depression, through the sadness, through the hurt, through the anger, how to get rid of the bitterness, That takes me into my next point. Feel your feelings, right? You may be sad, you may be hurting, bitter, things like that. It's okay to feel. We're all humans. We have emotions. We feel things. it's okay. Make sure that you feel those feelings. You understand what you're going through, but you keep pressing forward. Some people, a lot of people will just mask those feelings, right? And they'll just continue to carry on and keep themselves busy and just so much to the point where they don't have time to feel those feelings, right? I'm too busy. They distract themselves from their feelings. But what people don't understand is that at the end of the day, you're alone with you, and you still have to feel those feelings. Some people will turn to vices to get a dopamine rush, right? Some people smoke, some people drink, some people use sex, some people go shopping. I mean, everybody's vice is different, and it gives you that dopamine effect where you're temporarily happy. But like I said, still at the end of the day, you have to feel those feelings. So in the long run, it's going to be better for you. Share your feelings. Talk to people about it, because when you talk about it, it releases some things, and you're able to, think about things in a different light and see things from a different perspective. And it may be able to shed light on a new solution to whatever it is that you're going through. So feel your feelings. Accept support. Accept support. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is almost like the same as asking for help, right? A lot of people, have gone through so much, and they've built up these walls to where they don't let anybody in, right? It's the same thing as asking for help. You have to be able to take support when people are giving it to you. There's people who genuinely want to see you win. People are really out there who love you and care for you, and from their heart, they want to help you, right? There's people who are very, very genuine. So accept the help when someone's offering it. Let go of your ego. You guys, a lot of things have to do with ego and letting that go. That's a way that you can heal. No one is superhuman. We all have feelings. We all go through things. Depression is so real, especially right now, coming out of COVID. A lot of people are dealing with mental health issues, and we have to come together as a community, as a people, to really unite and love each other and support each other, because we're all going through something, whether it be mental health issues, you lost your job during COVID, your relationship fell apart during COVID, whatever it is, everybody is going through something. Rich people, I know rich people who are super, super unhappy. I know poor people who are super, super unhappy. Just everybody's going through things. And I find that, even people with more money are going through more things. I find that, the people who have less appreciate life more sometimes, but everybody's going through something. So accept the support. And then that goes to hand in hand. When you have help, you pay it forward. Help other people. Because when you help other people, it helps you too. It's kind of like what I do with this podcast, right? I had to grow through some things. I had to go through some things. And because I was able to go through that, what I do is I share what I went through. I share what helped me in hopes that it's going to help somebody else, because for me, the reward is seeing other people grow. The reward for me is helping other people through their challenges, and just being able to let people know that if you can do it, or if I could do it, you can do it too. So help other people, and there's a reward in that in itself, right? Facing the challenges. What helps face the challenges? Think big. Think big. You've got to think incredibly big. Some people think small out of fear, right? The fear of failure, the fear of rejection. Just fear is one of the biggest things that hold people back, right? And in order to be successful in life, in anything, you have to take risks. It's scary to face the unknown. It's scary, but don't let it hold you back. Think big. Know that whatever it is that you're reaching for, or that you're striving for, or that you're looking for, it's there. You just have to believe it's for you and then act on it. Pray on it, act on it, and just really go for that thing. Think big. That's really going to help you get through some challenges, because I can tell you there's times where I used to think, oh man, I can't do that. That's way too much for me. Like some of the things that I've done in my life, I never would have thought until I started thinking bigger. So think big. It's going to help you get through challenges. It's going to help you get through life in general, right? When you have a plan, have a plan. Whatever you want to do, have a plan, because when you have a plan, it helps you be forward looking. So any obstacles that you run into, you're kind of already prepared, because when you plan something out, you already think of all the obstacles that can get in your way, right? And so when they get there, yeah, it's still a challenge, but you aren't scrambling for a solution because you've already gone over this. So have a plan. Work smarter, not harder. Right? And then when you do that too, you're gonna know what your skills and abilities already are and able to overcome the obstacles. So have a plan. Have a plan. Have a plan. It's always better to be prepared than underprepared, right? So another thing, and man, this one goes right along with prayer and asking for help, a positive mindset. You guys, a positive mindset will change everything. And that was really key for me. I used to have a really negative mindset. I was very pessimistic. I didn't see the good things in life, right? I was just like, oh, I can't do that, or, just, I'll never be able to do that. And I let other people talk me into that. And so when I decided that I wanted to take control of my life, my mindset was the first thing that had to change, right? It takes time. It takes time. You really have to train your mind. How do you train your mind? You meditate, you journal, you talk to yourself nice. We are a part of a Working Toward Freedom call. And in the mornings we do positive, beautiful self-talk is what we call it. Beautiful self-talk. And that helps you to train your mind. When you make it a habit every single day, be grateful. Be grateful. Show gratitude for life, man. Show gratitude for all of the small things in life, for being able to wake up in the morning, for having a bed that you can sleep in. I mean, if you start your day like that, it changes your perspective already. It's like, okay, I woke up today. How can I be upset that this guy just cut me off? He's lucky he's still alive, right? So, those are just some things that can help you navigate through challenging times. Keep a positive mindset. So, how do you let your light shine though? Those are ways to help you get through the challenges, but how do you continue to let your light shine? Smile. A smile can change so many people's day, right? Like, say somebody walks in, right, and they just got this ugly mug on their face, right? And it's just like you kind of look at them like, oh, what's wrong with them? But if somebody comes in and they're smiling and they're happy and they have this great energy about them, that energy is transferable. Smiling at somebody is a transferable energy. So smile, because that's a way of you shedding your light on the world. Smile. It's your greatest attribute. Okay? Another way you can shine your light, be there for a friend. Be there for a friend. Give back to somebody. Being there for somebody during their darkest days is a beautiful thing, and something that people will never forget. I remember going through just so many things in my life, and the people that were really there for me, there's a connection there that even if we don't talk anymore, even if we're not as close as we used to be, that's something that I will never forget, and I will always be grateful for them for those moments. So be there for somebody. They say that being there for somebody in their darkest makes a stronger impact than when you're there during the best of times, right? So be there for a friend. Another way that you can shine your light, give genuine compliments. You never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through. So when you genuinely when you genuinely give a compliment, when you see someone, it can change their entire day. You could have just made their whole entire day. They could have just, you guys both walk into work and people put smiles on because, you leave it at the door when you go to work. And you can just tell somebody, oh my gosh, you look so good today. Be genuine. Be genuine. And that's gonna make a difference. So by giving compliments, you're sharing kindness and compassion in your own way. And so you're able to shine your light, right? Another way to shine light, just be friendly. Be friendly. Like I said, energy is transferable. Energy is transferable. Like I said, a lot of people are dealing with depression and sadness and hurt and anger and things like that. Be friendly. Stop being so judgmental. What other people are dealing with or how other people are treating you has nothing to do with you. People are only going to support you and love you at the capacity that they can love themselves. So be you. Be genuinely you. Be friendly. Show other people love, man. People with a certain light within them, they have it in their nature to light people's paths. So, even to strangers, instead of, flipping somebody off when they cut you off, smile and wave. Be friendly. Be passionate. Use your passion. What you love impacts how you become the light for others. So, for instance, with doing the podcast and being able to touch other people and affect other people, that's my passion. That's my passion. So shine your light through your art, through your passion. Use your words, whatever your passion is, allow your light to shine through that. Okay. I kind of touched on this a little bit too, but another way to shine your light is sharing your gratitude and your optimism, your gratitude for life, your optimism for what's coming next. You can't control the past. You can't change the past. You can't control what happens in the future. All you can do is focus on right now. So be grateful for right now and focus on today. Take the baby steps. Take the baby steps, right? We live in a world where people like to dwell in negativity. Social media is a huge thing, right? Where you get online and people are so negative. I use my social media as a platform to share my optimism and my gratitude. It's not for everybody. And some people who aren't there yet won't gravitate towards it. But this is for the people who want it, who need it. It's a part of that thing where letting go of your ego. Letting go of your ego and really just trying something different. So me sharing my gratitude and my optimism for life, that's a part of me being able to share my light, right? Give back. Give back. I'm a huge advocate for community work, right? Any way that I can, when I can, I like to volunteer. I love to give back because that's another way to shine your light, right? You can go through your things. We all have probably some storage somewhere in our house. Our garage might be full. Go through your stuff. Give some stuff away. You don't even use it. It'll make you feel good and it'll help somebody else. Be a light. Let's see. Another way, and this will be the last one, but it's a great thing. And I think that this is so important because I think that a lot of times when people talk, people are only listening to respond. When you listen with intent rather than how you're going to respond, that's a way to shine a light, because that's showing the person that you're talking to or that you're listening to that you genuinely care about what's going on with them. right? You genuinely care. It's a selfless act that people rarely do nowadays, right? People are so distracted. You know, they're on their phones, they're on their computers or whatever it is. So when you're talking to someone, listen with intent, pay attention, be present in the moment. And that is a way to shine a light, because when you do that, it allows you to connect with the person that you're actually talking to, right? And you're able to really process what they're saying so that they know you're really listening, and they know that when they talk to you, that they're not just wasting their words, that you're a genuine person and that you really care about what they're going through. Because, you know, I was taught this in my entrepreneur business, that you have to treat other people like they have a sign around their neck that says, make me feel important. That's one of the best things that you can do, regardless whether you're trying to sell somebody or whatever it is. Just being there for somebody. Listen with the intent. Make them feel like they're the most important person in that room at that moment. And that's another way to shine your light. So you guys, this is super huge for me. And I really wanted to talk about this because it's near and dear to my heart. Like I said, so many people are going through so many things right now. And the one thing that we can do as a community is come together and help each other. Help each other through the challenges. Help each other to grow. Help each other to understand that you can do it too. That you can do it too. You can get through whatever trial you're facing. And all of those tests, all of those trials, it's going to become your testimony, so that one day you can help somebody. You may save somebody's life with your testimony. So I urge you to keep going, to keep striving, to keep shining your light. All right? So I hope that you guys got something from this conversation. If you know somebody who may need to hear this, go ahead and send them this video right now. If you guys don't already, make sure that you follow me on my YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you never miss a conversation. Like this post. If you got something out of it, share it. Take what you need, throw away the rest. All right? So I hope that you guys have an incredible, incredible, incredible rest of your week. I feel like today is Monday. It is Tuesday. You guys stay cool, especially if you guys are in California. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world, but the weather in California is absolutely insane. So stay cool, stay hydrated. I love you guys to life, and I'll see you next time. Peace.